Hi, April here, and hopefully you have your Hydrating Facial little kit with you and your catalog. If you haven't yet, grab a towel, a washcloth, hit pause if you need to, and then come back and get started here, okay? I can't wait for you to experience these. Gonna run through these really quickly. Give you some insight on the 3 products that you have. Can't wait for you to enjoy them, hear your feedback on them. I also have the full-size products, so you'll get to see a look at those. Awesome thing too is you have this little card in your kit. So awesome thing with these kits, they will last you up to 2 weeks if you would like. Some people just like to dive in and experience them all at once, and then they don't last that long. It's totally up to you what you want to do there. Okay, so first up is our Hydrating Facial Mask. So you will want to have a clean face, so if you haven't yet, again, pause that button, go wash your face, and then come back for the facial mask portion. So this is the size of the facial mask. I have my sample here that I'll be using. This is actually the polish in the hydrating, so the different colors there, but I wanted to show you the size on there for you. It's 2 ounces. The largest typically lasts me with the polish 6 months or longer. With the mask, I'm usually getting 10 to 12 months out of them because you don't use them as frequently. So with the mask, totally up to you. You're just using them, put your finger in there. I like to use my fingernail. If you want to use a popsicle stick or the handle of a spoon, you certainly can. So I'm just going to do a full facial on the back of my hand, but slather it on your face, guys, okay? Rub it in there. The funny thing I find with the masks, it looks different on everybody's faces. So here you can kind of see the light color. You might almost see nothing. It's totally normal. It's still there. It's going to do the job, okay? We have a charcoal mask too, and that's even more interesting to see when I do my facial classes and you have a room full of ladies and they put the charcoal on and everybody's a different shade with the charcoal. I've even experienced it with myself, putting the charcoal on depending on the time of the year, time of the month, whatever it might be, that color comes out differently. So we are going to leave that mask on for 5 to 15 minutes. It's truly up to you. Now I do recommend, maybe I should have mentioned this first. 2 things I totally forgot. This is the way I go, guys. Taking a selfie before putting this on, so then you can see the before and after. You don't have to share them. You can if you would like, but it's more for you to see kind of the difference. Especially if you get into that facial routine, take one before you start it. Take one in a couple weeks, a month, 3 months, and 6 months, and even a year, because a lot of changes will happen and we won't always notice it because, well, we look in the mirror. We don't always notice everything when it's a small change over time. So we are going to leave that mask on. I'm going to let it be up to you depending on how you feel with your skin. If you have more sensitive skin, leave it for the 5 minutes. If you're good, you can leave it for the full 15. In my facial classes, we usually cut it off about the 7 to 10 minute mark. Now, this is also a great time to relax. Okay, we're supposed to be pampering ourselves, little self-care, a little take care of ourselves. So if you would, take a deep breath, let it out slowly, and relax. Do that a couple of times. Breathe in and let it out slowly. We get so busy. We get caught up in all kinds of stuff. Noises going on, running around, this needs to be done. All of the thoughts going in our head that, when's the last time that you took and you set a timer and you just sat and was still for a minute. A lot of times we forget how long a minute really is because we get caught up in everything going on around us. A bigger challenge, as you have that sit on there for that 5 to 15 minutes, find a quiet place, sit down, relax, do some deep breathing exercises that can really loosen the tension in your shoulders, but can also kind of ground you. Think of everything that you are grateful for. Little self-care all the way around here, guys. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so that you don't have to be here, listen to me for this whole time. Pause that. Let your mask do the job. You might notice we've already seen it a little bit. It almost looks like it all absorbs and goes away. It doesn't. So when it is time to take that mask off, guess what? It's just gonna wipe off. I have these awesome water wipes. Always do the water wipes because they're 99.9% water with a tiny bit of fruit extract as a preservative. You don't want a facial wipe. They just have tons of junk in them. Or you can just do a wet washcloth, or if you're ready, you can jump in the shower and rinse it off. Taking the mask off, recommended cool water, because what's happening is that clay is actually opening up your pores. So you want cool water to close those pores up, or I have a nice cool water wipe. So there you can kind of see the mask on there. Even though it didn't look like it was on my hand anymore, it was. So rinse that off of your hand. Actually, your face. See, I get confused here when I'm multitasking in a day. Okay, so how does that feel? Compare it. And if you did your whole face, you don't really have anything to compare it to, but you can compare it to the back of your hand. The skin on the back of your hands is very similar to your face skin, okay? But if nothing else, test it out on one of your hands once and give a little compare to that. Okay, should be nice and soft. A little re-brightness glowing to your skin after that. All right, our next step is our probiotic eye gel, little guy in there. And this is gonna go a very long way, guys. This little jar, yeah, if you use it just under your eyes as recommended, I know some people use it for other stuff, it is gonna probably last you at least 6 months, if not longer, because a tiny bit goes a long ways. We have caffeine here to target dark circles and puffiness, and the probiotics brighten tired eyes. Tell all your lady friends who doesn't need that, especially maybe some tired moms out there that think that they're older than they are. Awesome stuff. So this really is a gel. I'll do about a half of a pump there. I don't know if you can see that. And what you're going to do is you're just going to dot the bone under your eye there and apply that. It will absorb in pretty quickly. You want to be really gentle around your eye. Reason we recommend on that bone is between that bone and your eyelash, compare it to like tissue paper. So you don't want to be rubbing really hard in that area, pulling, dragging, because that can also cause some of those wrinkles and darkness as well. So just a little pat in and it will actually absorb up into that area. So you're okay there, all right? Now, the other amazing thing with this, double check here because I'm pretty sure it's so small. I'm getting to that age where I think I'm gonna need some reading glasses in there. And now I can't see it on there. I was thinking it had hyaluronic acid in there, which is, yep, there it is, plant-based hyaluronic acid. With that, hyaluronic acid actually holds about, I don't know if it's like 100 or 1,000 times its weight in water. So whenever you use an eye gel or anything with hyaluronic acid in it, you want to make sure you put a moisturizer on over the top. And that's where our coconut rehab cream comes in. I love this stuff, guys. You've got to try it. So I have an old cap. They got a new cap, and the new cap's better. The old cap is very questionable on how it squirts out, so I always have to be careful. So I typically use 2 squirts. Some people get away with 1 squirt. Here's the thing with this. It's super lightweight moisturizer, but does amazing stuff to your skin. If you take it and you dot it around your face, it's going to last longer and then blend it together, versus squirting it in your hands, blending it here, and then trying to apply it. You're going to waste a lot on your hands. So that's one trick to keep it to last longer. And I love the smell of that. Super light, fresh coconut water smell. But if you don't love coconut, it's okay. Once you apply it and it absorbs in, you don't smell that coconut. So anybody can enjoy this amazing stuff. So there you have it. There are your 3 steps for your quick facial. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to hear your feedback on it. So be sure to let me know on that, what you are loving with that. And another thing, while you're having your mask do its job, grab that catalog, flip through it, put those little bunny ears, dog ears on the corners, take a pen, mark it up, write questions in there, mark your favorites, what's on your wish list, because here's the thing, if you share your wish list with me, I can let you know when stuff goes on sale, or we can get you a free shopping spree. Lots of ways to save, so just let me know what you're eyeballing in there. If you have any questions, happy to answer those for you. Thank you so much for enjoying this. Can't wait to hear how your little facial went for you. Chat soon. Bye.